So, hello everyone, and welcome today to our English lesson. It is a function of unit number 7. Okay, so let's get started. So, today I would like to start with something that is a bit different, which is a poem. Okay, I'm going to start with an Arabic poem. This is a very famous one by this poet. Okay, so what I want you to do right now is I want you to try to translate this Arabic poem into English. Okay, so try to do it now. Okay, good. So I think that most of you will try to give us or will come up with this translation. Okay, so the translation is they say Layla is in Iraq sick. I wish I am the curing doctor. Okay, good. Now let me ask you this question. So here the poet is talking about, is it, what do you think? Is it the present or the past? Good. So he is talking about the present. Very good. How do we know that? It is in the first line. Okay, this one. So they say Layla is. Very good. So it is the present. Excellent. Good. But please pay attention here to the second line. We have I wish I am. Okay, I wish I am. Right? So this one is in the present, right? But here, look here. Is it in the present? No. So this one is in the past. So which means that we need to change also this one into the past. Okay, so am is not correct, so we are going to change it to were, right? We are going to change it into were. Good. Now the question is, why did we change this one into were? As you can see that here in this Arabic translate in the Arabic poem, here we have the poem the poet here used the past. In your opinion, why did he use the past and not the present with this word? Yeah, good. Because simply here he is making what? A wish. Very good. So he is making a wish. So when we make a wish, we normally use the past. Okay, I think that most of you will ask the question, which is why here we have I were and not I was. The answer simply is that when we make a wish or conditionals, we use were and not was. Good. So here, as we know that the poet here is making a wish. Okay, now let me ask you this question. Do you think that it's possible for the poet to be the curing doctor, to go and cure his lover who is in Iraq? Do you think that is possible here? Yes, it is not possible. So it is just a wish. So normally a wish, it is something that is unreal, and it is something that is just in our imagination. Okay, good. Now what I want you to do is I want you to read this line and I want you to give me the full of the wish. Okay? So good. So we have I subject, wish, plus again subject, plus simple past. Very good. So here we have the simple past. Now let me ask you this question again. So here this wish, is it a wish about the present or about the past? Good, excellent. It is about the present. That's why the author, the poet here is referring to the present. So he wants to be the curing doctor now, or he wishes that he were the curing doctor now. Okay, good. So today's lesson is going to be about what we call in English by the present wish. Okay, so first of all, let's start with the form. So as you can see here, I don't have money, so this is present, right? So we want to make a wish about the present. Good. So here the form is I wish, or if only. So sometimes we use I wish or if only. So I wish, he, she, it wishes, Okay, we wish, you wish. If only, okay, then plus what? Plus the subject. Subject is I, he, she, it, we, you, they, etc. Plus the simple past. Okay, plus the simple past. So I don't have money. So what is my wish? The wish is I wish I had money. So here the sentence is in the present and we change it into the past following this form. Okay? So what is the use? A wish is a desire to change the reality into imagination. So remember that the wish is something that is impossible. And it is also a desire because we want it to be real, but it can't be real because it is just imagination. Note that also that here the simple past does not express time. So please, when you see simple past, it doesn't mean that the wish is in the past. No, it means it is in the present. Right? So the simple past, it only indicates that the situation is impossible or imaginary. Okay? Good. So in imaginary or unreal situation, we must use were instead of was. So as I told you before that in unreal situation, like conditional type 2 or present wish, we don't use normally was, but we use were, okay? For instance, John suffers from toothache, but he is not in hospital now. So John suffers from toothache, but he is not in hospital now. So what is the wish of John? So yes, the wish is I wish I was in hospital. So are we going to use was here? Of course no. We need to use were. So I wish I were in hospital. Okay, so don't use please was, use were with present wish. Okay, now please note that here we have some changes as you observed before. So always affirmative becomes negative. For example, I am fat. This is affirmative. If you want to make a wish, we need to change it into negative. So I wish I weren't fat. Affirmative, negative. So we change affirmative into negative. Second example, now negative, we change it into affirmative. I am not rich. I am not rich. So I wish I were rich. So we change negative into affirmative. And here we change affirmative into negative. And remember that here we use present simple and we change it into simple past. I am, weren't. Present, past. I'm not, were. Present, past. Also here we have negative into, for example, I can't swim. I wish I could swim. So could, it is the past of can't. Okay, or could is the past of can, but here because we have negative, we need to change it into affirmative. Okay, good. So look here in this picture, we have a man is looking at the mirror. So what is the wish? Good. So his wish is I wish I were young. But is it possible? No, it is not possible. So it is just imagination. Very good. Now let's try to have some more exercises. So I am not at school. So this is reality in the present. So I want to make a wish. So it is if only I were at school. I want to go on holiday. So I wish I could go on holiday. So we have could here. It is a modal in order to express ability, right? I wish I could go. Remember that could here, it is used in the past, but remember that she doesn't listen to me. If only she, what? Listened to me. Please remember that here we have negative. We need to change it into affirmative. So if only she listened to me. It is snowing today. I wish it were not snowing today. Again, here we have affirmative. We change it into negative because we want to, because normally when we make a wish, we try to change a situation. So the situation here is affirmative and we try to change it into something that is negative. I don't know how to drive. If only I knew how to drive. Knew, it is in the simple past. I can't understand the lesson. If only I could understand the lesson. Very good. Can't, we change it into could. Or if only I understood the lesson, we change understand into the past. The children are very noisy. I wish the children were not very noisy. Or if only the children were not very easy. Okay, guys, so now let's move to the production. So if you still remember that in the first example, we started with a poem, okay, an Arabic poem. What I wanted to do is I wanted to try to finish this poem with your own verses using the present wish. Okay, so let's try to be a poet. So I know that every one of you has some inspiration inside or some inspirations inside. So I want you to use your gift in order to finish this poem. Also for here we have a role play. So let's imagine that you found a magic lantern by chance. This is a lantern. Then a blue genie came out. This is a genie. Then a blue genie came out. The genie offered to grant you 3 wishes. Think about those 3 wishes, then role play that with your friend. So maybe you can role play that with your friend. Your friend can be a genie and you are going to be the person who is going to make a wish. Okay, so thank you very much. That's we all have for now, and I hope to see you in another lesson. Okay, goodbye.